Doing this Sensei Roger.
Not ball.
And today we're going to do part 2 on the learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from a book.
It's good stuff.
It sounds kind of funny, but a lot of people are doing this.
Yeah.
So here's a move that we didn't do with no instructor or nothing like that. As we said before, we're not black belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I've done some of it, but I never tested for it. And here's a move on page 232. They call it the closed guard keylock from submission grappling here. It says Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu submission grappling techniques. Royler Gracie or Royler Gracie, however you want to pronounce it, is a plug for them. So here it is. Yeah, if we're gonna give them a free plug here because we're using this book. The book is quite old though; it's been around a few years. All right, so the closed guard keylock. We were working this before. We had a hard time. Sorry about the noise. We have the door open. We have big trucks driving by. But here it is. Using my guard. We were having a hard time with this, figuring out how is this going to work. Because we were trying to catch this and wrap this and do all this at once. Didn't work. Alright, so what we found out too is basically we spend enough time in something, we're going to figure out how it's going to work. So if you have some kind of martial art knowledge, you spend enough time there, you're going to play around with it until you find out if it's going to work. Alright, so his hands may not be that high, they may be down this low trying to hold me down. So I come in with my hands like this. Here, as I'm lifting. Now what I want to do is break this elbow down here, trapping. My left hand goes on his arm. Now I put my foot down, other foot on the hip. And then I'm going to shrimp my hips as I'm lifting this up. Now from here, I drag this across my body. This comes in, and I got the shoulder lock. Alright, let's change the angle from right here, Paul. Alright, so he's on the mount, you don't know where he's at.
No,
yeah, he's in the guard. I don't know where I'm at.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, so from here, hands are down a little lower. See, I can start moving like this. So I'm going to start going here. So go back. So at this point here. See, I'm trying to break this down. Hand goes in here. I come around here. Now at this point, I'm going to start bringing this down. Grab my own wrists. Start shrimping out like this. Or not shrimping out, but unwinding my body, and then I do the pull on that. I'm going to be nice with Paul's shoulder. Alright. This is not an instructional video for you guys, so if you try this at home or hurt yourselves, how can we be responsible? We already told you we're not experts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're just doing the stuff and having fun with it. Alright, so coming in my guard from this position, Paul's on here. I want to get my hands underneath. Here, lift him straight up. Now what I'm doing is bringing my elbow down and wrapping, trapping like this. Funny thing about doing this, they don't think this is going to be a lock. Now so I can grab the arm here, I push my body off, giving me space for the foot here, shrimping out, getting this leg here, getting that space. As I do that, right, I want to get underneath that arm, pulling that in. So now I don't have his arm bent as much. I can still come out and go straighter. It doesn't hurt as bad, but it's still uncomfortable, and I can always just kind of change my position.
If you get that bend, it's pretty brutal. It really, I mean, I'll be honest, this move really hurts. Okay, it's pretty painful. We were like, how's this thing going to work? We're trying to do this so fast and rapid, trapping. And I'm thinking, I went back to basics as we were doing this. I was like, that's not going to work ever. You know, how are you going to ever have that kind of timing exactly and get the person to move exactly like that? No, you got to go with the certain basic steps. You broke it down, and that's what made the difference. You stopped and you broke it down into every little step to figure out how you got to the next one, and then it clicked. It started clicking. Yeah, it was a big difference,
So that's why I was saying this, learning stuff from a book. That's what a lot of people are doing anyhow. They're trying to learn things from videos. Videos are a little easier than books, you know. But I've been doing this stuff long enough, I can get pretty decent from a book. I learned Hokkaidas out of a book before.
I mean,
somebody goes, "Where'd you learn that?" I say, "From my book."
If I just do a book, you just keep looking over it. A video, it's good too, but then you got to keep stopping, going back, stopping, going back. You know, instead of just looking on a page.
So, with all that said, what is the best way to train? Is in a dojo with a professional. So, plain as that. You want a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, go find a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu professional. Go find someone who teaches it for a living. Right? I wouldn't come to Taekwondo for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu if they don't have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Right.
I wouldn't come to Kempo for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu unless they have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What you want to train in, you go to those experts.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I said before, I wanted to promote all martial arts. Of course, number one is Kempo for me because that's my art that I am a master at. So, even with me being a master at Kempo doesn't mean there's without flaws.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
Train guys, train, and find the right way to train where you don't hurt yourself or anyone else.
Right, find what you like. There's a lot of different schools in martial arts out there, so don't be stuck in one grind or, you know,
right.
Not everybody likes everything.
Nope.
So.
Alright, so if you haven't subscribed yet,
what are you waiting for?
come on, subscribe.
Yep, thanks for watching.
God
Leave
bless.
a comment. God bless.